It's unknown who drank the very first beer, but historians believe that from the time man first domesticated grains around 8000 BC, they were probably brewing their own beer. Some theories say mankind's ancient fondness for beer and other alcoholic beverages played a factor in society's evolution from nomadic hunters and gatherers into agrarians who would settle down to grow crops and drink beer.
I like drinking my favorite beer because it's different. I like craft beer, so therefore it's a different taste, different varietals, darks, lights.
Well, the best time to drink beer is a hot summer day. My favorite beer, anything light, fruity, and bubbly, that's for me.
Today, beer is a $99 billion industry with more than 2,000 independent brewing companies making beer in the United States. Beer provides millions of Americans with nourishment, comfort, camaraderie, and employment each year, all while fueling the nation's economy.
The craft beer industry has been growing tremendously for the last decade in consumption and production in many ways. And the impact that this has in communities economically has been significant all across the country. Beer industries, pubs, taverns, they create jobs.
Beer in general is an American staple, and craft beer is an increasing trend. So when you have great quality craft beer in a really cool establishment, it's going to draw a lot of people. It's going to draw that crowd. They're going to spend money.
Each year, an ocean of beer is sold to consumers everywhere from supermarkets and convenience stores to restaurants, taverns, hotels, ballparks, arenas, and clubs. And since the introduction of the craft brewing movement, beer's popularity has exploded even more.
The momentum of the craft beer industry has been really dynamic for well over the last decade. Double-digit growth in production and in consumption throughout America. And basically what it boils down to is consumers have access now to these great styles of beer that have been around for many, many years, many, many decades and centuries actually. And they come from Asia, they come from Europe, and literally all around the world.
Craft beers are on a rise because it is different. It's something of a change. People get into it. They get attached to the let's try something new everywhere we go. So craft beer just gives a person a new experience every time.
As the craft beer movement continues to grow, more and more consumers are expected to become knowledgeable about the industry. As a result, establishments such as World of Beer are determined to do whatever they can to maintain a level of education among their staff and customer base. This is accomplished in part by developing relationships with breweries and distributors across the nation and the world in order to provide consumers with the widest and most unique selection of beer in the industry.
We think it's the most important thing when guests walk in the store that our staff is knowledgeable. So therefore they go through beer school. It's a 2-week training period and they learn everything from the history, small stories behind why and how we got certain beers. So we keep them knowledgeable on anything that's new and upcoming so that the guests get the best experience when they're in the door.
World of Beer is truly an uncommon establishment where the experience is as essential as the product. By combining a friendly environment with an exceptionally knowledgeable staff, World of Beer creates an atmosphere where patrons feel like they are visiting a neighbor and not just a neighborhood bar.
Having a World of Beer in an outdoor shopping plaza like this is great for our community, and it's great for all the other tenants in the plaza. They all benefit. When World of Beer stays open late, so do the other tenants, especially the restaurants.
Since the first World of Beer opened its doors in 2007, there's been a tremendous focus on a craft beer experience. So much so that all they did, but they did offer a really unique experience to customers in that they partnered with typically 4 to 6 local restaurants that had an understanding that they would deliver their food. But moving forward, we're going to add in what we're calling tavern fare. It's really an upgrade on your typical what you would expect in bar food.
At World of Beer, having the most extensive beer selection is not enough. Here, it is important that a broad spectrum of patrons from the aficionado to the casual drinker can enjoy the best brews on the planet while increasing their beer knowledge in a comfortable and upbeat setting.
The real craft beer experts, the connoisseurs of today, are looking for a unique beer experience. A unique experience that will provide them with beers that are low allocated, hard to find. Sometimes you can even consider them to be rare. And that's one thing that World of Beer does.
World of Beer culture is everything around you, from the environment, the entertainment. We provide them programs such as the loyalty where they can come in and accrue points for every different beer they have, so therefore they're going to come back. And if you're knowledgeable, you make their experience so great, why wouldn't they come back?
Passion, hard work, and a thirst for good beer World of Beer brings the best products from around the world to you. For more information, please visit WOBUSA.com.